The House Oversight and Reform Committee wants Dan Snyder and Roger Goodell to appear in front of them on June 22nd. That's 3 weeks from today. Now, this follows up on a 2-hour-long roundtable discussion that happened between members of Congress and former Washington Commanders employees back in February. Now, this congressional investigation actually began last October, following claims of workplace misconduct within the Commanders organization and questions about how the NFL responded to those complaints. Now, we asked if Dan Snyder would agree to appear. Here's the team's response. Quote, "The Commanders have assisted the NFL in cooperating with all the prior requests from the House Oversight and Reform Committee. We look forward to responding directly to the committee's invitation in a timely manner." And an NFL spokesperson basically said the same thing about Commissioner Goodell. So nothing firm one way or the other at this point. Now, Snyder and Goodell could reject the committee's request to appear, in which case a congressional aide tells me they'd probably be subpoenaed to force them to show up. If that happens, we would likely see a legal back and forth, which would push that June 22nd hearing to a later date. Our Commanders team coverage continues with Sports Director Darren Haynes.
Yeah, Adam, some of the former employees that testified during that 2-hour-long roundtable discussion in front of Congress back in February about their experience with the Commanders are now speaking out about the latest news. And one employee doesn't feel too confident Dan Snyder will show up.
It's about time, right? This is kind of what we're working towards. And at the same time, we still have to wait until that date. You know, the expectations right now are that they're not going to show up. So we'll wait.
Why do you feel like owner Dan Snyder won't show up?
I feel like up to this point, he really hasn't done the right thing. So this would be the right thing for him to show up and answer the questions that Congress has. So I personally don't see him doing it. And if he does, you know, that would be a step forward.
Now, I spoke to a couple other former employees, and they all believe owner Dan Snyder is not going to show up on June 22nd. They also added, the only way to get Snyder to talk is a subpoena, like Adam Longo said earlier. I'm Darren Haynes, WUSA 9.